Hey, it's Adele from Let's Get Inkie, and I'm so freaking excited because I've been waiting for this package for a few weeks and it's finally here. So today I'm working with Personal Planner, and they are a company that I absolutely love, and I never collaborate or work with companies unless they're tried and tested, and I've definitely tried and tested these. This is the 4th year that I'm using their planners, which is the most I've ever used a planner consecutively. I think before that the longest I'd used a planner was maybe 3 months. So I thought I'd show you my new one, which they kindly sent to me. Ooh, okay, so it arrives like this. I'm just going to put the string in first and then flip this around. Oh, look at those cuties. So this is my personal planner for this year, and if you've never heard of them, basically it's a planner that you can personalize, and I really like that because I was struggling finding a system that worked properly for me. I discovered quickly that I wasn't a horizontal person, I was more of a vertical person, and there were a few things that I had to have to make my planner work, and one of those was monthly spaces and also lots of lists. So I'm going to, before I show you, I'll show you my new one first, and then I'll show you what's worked in the past. So I haven't used this one yet, it's only just arrived. So you get to customize your front cover. I always put a photo, and this is the first time little Violet has been on the cover as well. So I picked this photo of the kids taking over my craft room, which seemed quite apt to use. And then on the back cover, I have this photo of the kids on Archie's 3rd birthday. Gosh, she looks so young there. And then you also can pick what coloured string you want. I have had gold for the last 3 years, so it's my go-to my go-to colour. And then the front and back covers have this really nice thick plastic to protect them. I've chucked this in my handbag, and I've never had any issues with the, you know, getting squashed or folded, and the front cover's nice and thick as well. And then when you open it up, you can pick what you have on your front page. One little quote. It's what I usually put a little quote in there by my fave, Morgan Harbour Nichols. If you've stuck around for a long time, you'll know that she's my fave. Oh my goodness. And then with the insert, you get to customize so much. You get to choose what you have up here. You get to choose what format the weeks are. Are they across 1 page or 2 pages? What does this page look like? You can even pick what you want down the bottom here, and I'll show you in years past what I've had in these bottom bits. I chose this year to have these blank because I was finding I needed more room to write notes and things. And I really like this year is the first year I've done a checklist. So there's a few different ones, and I'll probably make it so that one of them is work, one of them might be home type stuff, and then the other maybe some long-term goals or something else. I'll think of something, shopping list maybe. So this is what my weekly spread looks like, and then this is the monthly spread, which is what I use for all of my video planning, and I'll show you what that looks like in my previous one. So this was, I started using personal planners mid-year. So my first one, when did I start this? I think it was it July? Maybe, yeah. So I started this in July 2017, and so I always get a new planner halfway through the year, which might seem like a strange time to get a planner, but you can pick the start date, which is really handy, so you can have it start at whatever month you want it to, and which is really great when you're someone like me and you need a planner halfway through the year. It's often a bit tricky to get your hands on one, but I'll show you. So this is how I typically use my monthly spread, and they also have these rulers available that you can just plonk in. I usually have one in my month, and then one in my week. I bought 2 new ones this month. I've got a blue and a clear one, but I'll probably also transfer this pink one, and I might have this for the next month as well. I think that might be handy. But this is how I use my planner. I go crazy. This is the Inkie June Marathon this year, where I have all my different coding, and then I have my system of how I keep on top of videos. So a notes section is really, really, really important to me, because I do a lot of extra noting things, and yeah, I always put in extra bits and bobs at the back as well. So that's what my month looks like, and it of course goes on through the months like so. And like I said, you can opt to have, they've got so many different designs that you can put in. If this isn't your cup of tea, you can customize it. Last time I had like a pink and orange ombre watercolory looking one. I've also had nice little galaxy, and then I've also had, what was this one? Oh yes, this was like blue wateryness. So they've got lots of different, you know, patterns and things available for you. And then at the back you can choose what goes in the back, and this year they may have had them all this year, but I haven't looked at the website until I needed to get a new one mid-year. But they have started this budget planner, which I think is really handy. I'm going to use this for business expenses instead, because we have an online budget tracking system. Aaron loves spreadsheets and computer things, so I just let him do the spreadsheet things, but this will be really good for all my Inkie stuff. So I grabbed, I think it was 12 pages of that, and then the rest of it I just opted for blank paper, because I'm constantly just writing extra ideas for online classes or for products that I want to make. And then the other option that I added, which is not, it doesn't come automatically, you have to pick it as an extra option, is to have the monthly spread before each week. So that is the personal planner, and I can't wait to crack into it, because I'll show you, do I have it here? I have been using this as my planner for the last probably month. I have been using this. I've been pre-planning videos and which ones I've filmed, and this is not cutting it. I need my planner. But like I said, I don't collaborate with companies unless, you know, they're tried and tested, and I've been in these for 4 years. This is my 4th year now, so this was last year's one, and the back cover. And then with this one I did blank pages. Did I do? No, I just did blank for that one. But yeah, like you see, I do get a lot of use out of it. Some weeks are busier than others, of course, and honestly with COVID this year, things have changed with my planning, because we're not going out and doing the things that we used to do. But yeah, I probably reach for this at least every day, probably multiple times a day, to check video things. This was my one before. Oh. And arch on the back, and yeah, like I said, this was the bluish kind of theme. I try to pick a very different theme every year, just to change things up a little bit. And then this was my first one. Arch was just a mini little inklet. There he is there. And I just added they do have a section where you can add your own text, but I just did this in Photoshop beforehand. Something else is you can get these little pockets. I got another one for this year, and this is just really handy. I often keep receipts in one, and then, you know, you collect odd things like business cards or letters or random paper things that you just need to shove somewhere instead of the bottom of your handbag, so that's really handy. And then also the stickers as well. I sometimes use post-it notes on top, but most of the time I just write straight into them. And I typically use this pen. This is the Pilot, is it Friction or Friction? Friction, can't pronounce it, which is the clicker in the 05, because you can erase it, which is really handy for when I have months like June when I'm moving things all over the place. I definitely need a pen that I can rub out easily. So that's the pen I use. This month I saw that they had some new pens in their store, and so I'm just going to quickly find a piece of paper and give these a test, because if you watch my main channel, Inkie Quill, the pen that I always use is the Pilot G207 in black, and I absolutely love it for my scrapbooking, not for my planner, because like I said, I need to rub things out. But they also have, take off the little ball thing, they also have, ooh, that's very nice and pastel-y hot pink. They also have stationery there and covers for the journals as well. Oh, that's really nice. That's my favourite. We might see that one appearing in some upcoming scrappy videos. That one's really nice too. They will be very fun to play with. And then I also got these. So I think these were a freebie, maybe, that came with the planner, and there's tons and tons of stickers there. So lots and lots of things for you to play with if you enjoy using stickers in your planner. And then, like I said, I also got the pocket that you just slip in. You could use that as a divider and have it in the month that you're working with, or you can use the rule. It's totally up to you. Now, something exciting, I have a giveaway. Ooh, I don't usually do many giveaways, but I have a giveaway for $50 to use in the Personal Planner store, and they're located in, is it Sweden? It's somewhere, let me see, yes, it is Sweden. I was right. Somewhere very, very, very far away from me. And so I'm obviously over here in Australia, and so they ship to many, many countries, which is very handy for someone like me who doesn't have a lot to choose from in my physical stores and things in Australia. It's nice when companies have a broad international posting list. So it's open for international, and all you have to do to win the $50 gift voucher for the Personal Planner website is to be a subscriber, like this video, and then in the comments below tell me if you were planning your dream day in your planner. So it's just going to be a dream of a day, the perfect day. What would your dreamy day look like in your planner? So mine would probably look like, I'd have a sleep in. I'd have a good, decent sleep in, because when you've got little children, you need a sleep in. So I would probably sleep in till 9. That would look lovely. And then breakfast in bed, some bacon, some eggs, some halloumi on the side. And then I'd have a really lazy morning. So I would put that in my planner. Laze. Nothing but lazing. And then I think following that, on my perfect day in my planner, I'd probably make a lunch date for somewhere, something tasty. In all honesty, I'd probably order the chicken tenders from the kids menu for those people that know me well. And then I would probably do something fun with the family in the afternoon. Go to a park, go to the reptile park, or something random. There's a maze. There's a grass maze near me. And I think they have a corn maze as well. Something fun and random. And then I would write in big letters in my planner, Adele's not cooking dinner tonight. And someone else in my family would have to cook dinner for me. So that's what my perfect day would look like in my personal planner. Let me know in the comments what your perfect day would look like, and you can be right in the running for the giveaway. I forgot to say the dates, so I'm popping in quickly with a voiceover. This video is going up on the 17th of October, and it will only be open for 5 days. It will close on the 21st of October at midnight Australian Eastern Standard Time. So get your entries in quickly, and I will draw a winner, and I will let you know over here on YouTube, get into contact with you, and we'll go from there. But I hope you've enjoyed this, and it's opened your eyes into the customizable world of planners. Quite often I never knew this world existed before 2017, before I got this guy. And I think that was my problem, that I was trying to fit into pre-made, pre-packaged planners that were made just generalized for everybody. And it wasn't until I was able to tweak it and to, oh, I was going to show you what's down the bottom here. So for my first year, I got, you can pick 3 different things. So I got graph paper, idea of the week, and this week's dinners. And then in my second year, I just got all graph paper. And then last year, I don't know if I had anything. No, last year I just had it blank. But you can choose if you have different things that you want to keep track of. There's lots of trackers and things. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm going to go fill in all of these dates off here into here. There's a sneak peek for videos coming up, peeps. You can see what you have to look forward to over the next couple of months. I'm going to put this in here before I lose this, and then my YouTube is confusion. All right, peeps, have a lovely day. Don't forget to enter the getaway, not a getaway, it's a giveaway, and I will see you very soon. Bye. One quick thing I forgot to add at the end of this is that something I really like is that you can customize it for the public holidays and important days in your country as well, and then you can make a birthday list and you can customize it as new birthdays come along. So I have lots of birthdays in here, especially in November. We've got 3 in a row in this week. What? 4 within 9 days. So it's very handy if you have lots of birthdays to keep track of as well. All right, peeps, I'm going to go and write this in before I lose that paper, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.